I thought I would go live for a few minutes. It is Thursday afternoon. We leave here in about an hour or two, and I have cell phone service until then, and then I don't. So I thought it would be really cool if I just jumped on and hung out with you all for a few minutes. But like I said, it's midday, people are working. It is 9/11. Said my prayers this morning. Very wholesome. And just looking at the sky and looking at this beautiful water, I'm feeling extremely blessed and thankful. And my hearts go out to everyone that feels the pain of 9/11. Hi, Miss Jen. I thought I would just take you guys to Bermuda with me. Do you see how beautiful this water is? Do you see this? So I just got out of the pool because it's too hot to sit on a lounge chair. And I was like, you know what, let me find a semi-quiet spot. And this is what I got. So this is the fort as we come in. There's a cute little water park right here. But this is the shops are over here. It's really, really cool. So I'll just turn myself around for a second and just say hi. I'm like, I miss you guys. I miss filming. I have one person from my town that does watch me. So we do have conversations about saving money and doing that stuff. But I did a community post, and I did bring my Kindle, and I have been reading The Magic. And not that I always want to talk business, right? But we're working on The Secret right now. And I thought we were going to do cyber next, but I really think that we really have to do magic next. So, not that I'm looking for you guys to, I gotta take my glasses off because, I can see the text. Yes, I'm at the dockyards. Hold on, let's go back. Hi. Hi, Rose. Hi, Yvette. Yvonne, how are you? I miss you. I'm wearing my NYPD hat in honor of my brothers and sisters. Yvette, and we got Rose, and we got Princeton girl. My glasses almost fell off the boat. Literally. Yes, I'm at the dockyard right now. We're here until 3 o'clock, but we're ahead in time. So I think it's 13:49 now, which is 1:49. But I think in the States, it's 12:49. If I have my clock right. Oh, I miss you guys too. I know. You read both books, Margot? Okay. So since you've read both books, I'll ask you. Don't you think that after reading The Secret, we should go right into magic? Because it enhances what we're doing within The Secret. I think so. Hi, Miss Jack. It's truly, I'm gonna turn you around. You don't need to see my face. You guys can be here with me. Look at that. I hope it comes out as beautiful. And I'm behind glass. This is glass. This is, I think, our second time to Bermuda, third time trying. One time we couldn't get here because of a hurricane. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. This is the new Norwegian ship called the Aqua, and it is a beautiful ship. And we're just, today's Thursday. We're just getting the lay of the land. Like, the ship is totally different than the ships we've been on. So I have sun poisoning on my lower lip. And so my lip is killing me. Looks like I had Botox. So, and I know that that's going to happen to me because that's the weakest part of my body. Yes. Okay, so Jen, you were hoping to bring the magic next. Once I got into it, it's an easy, quick read, but it goes to gratitude. Goes back, what I'm into is it's all about gratitude. And we talked about gratitude last year, and you know what? We need to get into it more and more. Because I think with gratitude, abundance comes. So working on that, definitely. Oh, AB, you're from Bermuda. What part? Because yesterday, the day before we were at Horseshoe Bay, which is absolutely gorgeous. They had canceled all tours because the weather was so windy, choppy. All tours got canceled. And then yesterday we went to Tobacco Bay, and I tried to get into the caves, but the line was too long for the caves, so I never got to the caves. But we're having such an amazing time. The shows on the ship are wonderful. Food's been pretty decent. And I hate that I have a complaint, our room is not cold. Our room is not cold. I'm not gonna exaggerate. I wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm not even going through the changes, so you can't even say it's that. I'm laying in bed and I'm dying, and then I look over and John's like, oh. So I get up, I put a burst on the air conditioner. It lasts for moments, and complaint day 1, complaint day 2. We're gonna fix it. You know what they told me? They told me that if it's not working in the middle of the night, to dial 00. Now, we give I don't know what he's called, the man in charge of our staterooms. I give him a tip in the beginning, right? Just so that, not that I'm looking for anything, but just know that I appreciate him. So he's the one that told me, and I was on my way out into Bermuda, and I'm like, no. I said, I'm not gonna call someone in the middle of the night and then have you really interrupt my evening, my nighttime sleep. Fix it while I'm out out on land. So the air conditioning in our room has been horrible, to the point where the woman next door heard me talking to him, and she's like, let me show you something. And I go, okay. She opens up her stateroom, the cold air hits me in the face. I go, oh, that's not our room. That's not our room. So that's the only thing that I'm totally not happy with. Hi, Wendy. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, babe. I'm not a swimmer. Meaning, everybody else is out there snorkeling and swimming. I literally sit on the benches or the things, and I watch everybody's bags. I don't leave any bag unattended. That's just me. I'm going to turn you around. The catamaran's coming in. Can you see that? And this is the truth. They're all swimming and snorkeling. They're like, you're not coming in, you're not coming in. I go, no, are the fish coming on land to bother me? They're like, what are you talking about? I go, are the fish coming on land to bother me? They're like, no. I said, then I'm not going in there to bother them. Can you see this? I wish I could show you more. Look at this, it's coming in. They must have been over at St. George. Isn't that cool? Let me tell you something. I honestly believe that I can live here. I could live here. I thought the houses were beautiful. I love the colors, and I know that if I lived here, my house would be Tiffany blue. I met the most amazing drivers. I met a nice man that was retired from corrections yesterday. We had an amazing conversation. Absolutely love it. TJ and Vinny and my sister are running everything at home, to the point where Vinny actually said, because I have service here in Bermuda, I was able to go on and talk to everybody. And Vinny's like, I asked how one of the cars was in the shop, so I'm like, did you get the part for the car? Did you drop it off? He's like, don't you worry about it. Vinny says this to me, don't you worry about it. He says, we've got it under control. Enjoy your vacation. So I was like, that was really cool. I have, and I think I said this. Did I say this when I went live? I'm trying to think. You might have heard this already. So I'm sitting there with John, and we were having the conversation about how blessed we were, and how good of a life, and then how good our boys were. And I was just like, I had to agree. I really did. It is beautiful here. You're not a beach person? Oh, honest. Okay, so I like the beach. I enjoy the pool more. Definitely enjoy the pool more. My eyes hurt from the sun, but I can't read the text if I have my glasses on. I walked in the water. I took pictures. You guys will see all the pictures of the fish. But let me tell you, we talked about this. We're going to the Bahamas with the village, right? In November. I'm adding to my list. I totally did not bring the underwater camera. John needs a new snorkel. His broke. But see, now, because we go to the private island on that cruise, I will go in the water. I don't have to watch our belongings because it's everyone from the cruise ship. And what do you have? You basically have your card key. So I don't have to worry about anything. And there'll be enough of us. So I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Public beaches, my guard is always up. And it doesn't matter whether I'm here in New York, in Pennsylvania. That's just me. That's just me. You guys would all be in the water. Let me tell you, at Horseshoe Bay, oh, wait till you see the pictures of the fish, like just at my feet. They were gorgeous. And I found this to be amazing. At Horseshoe Beach, the waves got really, really bad. The undertow must have been crazy, to the point where the young lifeguard went in and he had the around him and the flotation device, and he swam out to get the flotation, the round ball that's out there, dives down, gets it, comes back up, and they literally had to shut down a portion of Horseshoe Beach because the weather was so bad. The caves were closed, I guess because the water level came up. It was, but when you look at it outside now, look at this. Look at this. So let's talk about this. So for me right now, being out on the ship, I will break away because we're here with 2 bus fills. I think there's over 90 of us. I break away and I find the spot. And I don't want to talk to like right now I'm talking to you, of course, but I just want to be one with the sky, one with the water, just one in general with nature. And I was practicing The Secret. I really was. Oh, I'm missing so many of the comments. Hold on. Oh my gosh. AB, not us, but 2 of our friends had the fish sandwich. They came back, I think, where'd they go? It was over by Tobay, I was gonna say Tobay Beach, that's Long Island. Tobacco Bay. They went over that way. They went to a place. They said they had the most amazing fish sandwich. Belladonna. Oh, Yvonne. So I got a picture. She's at sleepaway camp. I got a John. John is so funny. He's like, I wonder how she's doing. And I try to just lift it up, and I go, she's fine. I'm not going to worry about her. They sent me a picture of her, and I totally, I was getting weepy-eyed. I'm like, I miss my girl. And I do. I can't imagine what she's going to come back like. I can't. Yes, that's a water park. I'll turn you around and show it to you again. You see that? That is, so when we were coming back on the ship before, let's show you. Right? Let's see. Right there, kids were jumping off the side of the boat, into the water. It was like the coolest thing. I think John said it was like $50 a day. And look at the pirate boat. It's a restaurant right there. Do you see the pirate boat? Right there. Pirate ship. Love it. Such history in this town or island. Bye, Margot. Yes, it has been just looking at the sky and look at the sailboat. Can y'all see the sailboat out there? The sailboat's out there. And the history, because this was a fort, there's cannons over here. Look, do you see all the cannons? There's cannons over there. I guess this was the fort that protected the island on this part. Yeah. No, I don't think it's modern. I think the building had a 1912 plaque on it. Yeah. So, and there's another cruise ship docked next to us. But it's definitely warm. And I'm soaking in the vitamin D. On this ship, there's so much beautiful seating and a lot of coverage. Like if you don't want to be in the sun at all, you could sit on couches in the shade. This year, well, this cruise ship, you can't get steak every night. You get steak every other night. And it's either steak one night, brisket the next night, steak, so they kind of switch it up. But you always have the opportunity to pay for a steak. The shows, last night was a tribute to Fleetwood Mac's Rumors album. Oh, that was so good. Makes me, after watching that show, find a book, a true authentic book about like Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham and their story. But it was amazing because at that time, I don't know if you guys are Fleetwood Mac people, Christy McVie and John McVie were breaking up and they were husband and wife. Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham were boyfriend and girlfriend, they were breaking up. And Mick Fleetwood and his wife were actually breaking up. So that album and the lyrics, every song is a story, is a real life true story. It was to die for. Made me wanna and we talked about this on my lives. I feel like when something really sparks my brain, I wanna dive deeper and read more about it. And that is something that I'm gonna put on my bucket list. I wanna read a really good, authentic, not gossip story about Fleetwood Mac and that time frame. Because I don't know if you've ever watched the movie, The Dance. When you watch The Dance from Fleetwood Mac and you see Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham singing, and at points of whatever song they're singing, the glare is like off the charts. Off the charts. So, yeah. I'm excited to go home. This was good. John's done. John's like, this is poor John. He's like, a 4-day cruise will be so much better. I go, why is that? He goes, because then I can't overeat. I go, you're funny. I was like, I don't feel like I'm overeating. I eat what he's like, not me. John's eating. And he's enjoying himself. He's in the pool right now. The guys are having a blast. We have the young adults with us. So we even got John. Let me show you. Yeah, look at this. Hold on. Do you all see this? This is where they're standing right there. That is a water slide. Oh, you see it right there. Do you see this? Do you see that slide? They go out. Actually, John did that slide. So, we have the young adults with us, and they're teenagers, and all they want us to do is, come on, I'm going back on the slide. And the adults are like, we just want to stand in the pool. Can you just let us stand in the pool? So it's been really good. Oh, you want to research John Denver? I used to love John Denver. What, in his helicopter crash? Oh my gosh. Yes. And his lyrics to his songs about the, the area that he grew up in. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yep. Yeah. I'm looking forward. Actually, Vinny messaged me. I messaged the boys, and I'm like, after 3 o'clock, I said, I'm not going to be reachable. George, you've all met George, our radio guy. He's got internet. I was like, if anyone needs me, message me through George. But Vinny's like, am I picking you up? And I'm like, yes, you're picking me up. So we'll be back Saturday afternoon. You know me, I'll do laundry. I'll get maybe I'll get a video up, right? And then we're definitely going live Sunday night. We're gonna work on the next chapter of The Secret. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Can I tell you this? Where's my Bermuda people? You know, okay. If I was, I don't know what their title is. Who rules Bermuda? If I were that person, I'd be like, anyone that's not from Bermuda is not allowed to rent a moped or a car. I watch these young people rent these mopeds with 2 people on them, and they can't even drive them. It's scaring the heck out of me. I'm like, my heart was in my throat almost any car ride we had. I'm like, these kids don't know what they're doing. And if they're used to driving on the opposite side of the road, they're killing me, Smalls. They're killing me. But yeah, pretty shit, right? That is really cool. So you know what else I'll do? I'm gonna do this. I think now, not that I'm asking you to wake up that early, but on Saturday morning, we usually pull into New York City, I don't know, somewhere around 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe right before light. I'm gonna go live from the upper decks here somewhere, and I'm gonna get us coming in with the Statue of Liberty. And if you don't catch it live, go check the replay. That's my goal. That's my goal. And that's it. We're 23 minutes in it. We had a bunch of people that popped in. You all gave me thumbs up. I want to say thank you. And I'm going to turn you around one last time. Let you look at how beautiful the water in Bermuda is. And just think, when we go to the Bahamas with the village, I'm going to definitely go live from wherever we are together. And you know what's funny? Thank you for everybody giving me hearts. I said to John, I've never been diagnosed with dyslexia. Vinny has. But I was like, no, you can't throw me in this road. I really think it would come out. No way. I'm good. I'd rather just take the buses. Oh, John was supposed to go deep sea fishing. That got canceled too because of the weather. So much, right? So much. All right. So 25 minutes in, I'm going to say, please keep everyone in your prayers for 9/11, and anyone else that needs prayers, we're going to umbrella you all in it. Safe travels for me. You know me, I like to be home on a day like today. I didn't even think about it. I'm not, kind of wish I was at home with this. But you know what? I'm going to let it go. I'm going to lift it up. And I'm going to say my prayers. So many people, I want to tell you this. Can I tell you this? Andra, the traveling and savings chief, texted me, because I do have texting right now. And she's like, good morning, I'm thinking of you. And I know exactly what she meant. And I got emotional. And I was just like, and then my girlfriend who I was actually with that day, 24 years ago, she says to me, I'm thinking of you today. And I was like, right back at you. Because the people that I was with that day were all moms, and we were in our church mothers group. So I said, honestly, I said what I was doing 24 years ago was praying. I was praying at that moment too. So, all right, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll turn you around one last time, and then I will sign off. This is Bermuda. Do you love it? To all our Bermuda girls and guys, you live in a beautiful area. All right, everybody, love yous. See you in the next one. Bye.